Good evening everyone, welcome back to the channel. And for anyone new clicking on this video, please don't switch off yet. You may find out that you quite like this video and there's something useful to be had in it. I mean, I know that YouTube is absolutely flooded with fishing videos, but just give this a chance. Never know, you may like it, you may want to subscribe. So if you're watching this and you do like it, please do hit the subscribe button. Anyway, we are here, and when I say we, there is Mark and Pete behind me there, the regular two. We are here at Minnis Bay, and we are Minnis Bay as opposed to Grenham Bay. We're Minnis Bay end of the rocks. This is a good low water venue for smoothhounds, so that's what we're here to catch. We're a little bit late. We've had the obligatory traffic jam. That's happened, and then we're waiting for the rain. Hopefully it won't happen today. It'd be nice to have a nice session without rain. So, gonna get fishing. They're getting baited up now. I'm not gonna go all out for smoothhounds. I'm gonna go one rod with the smoothhound bait, one rod for a ray. So I've got my Synetic Cross Power Heavy. That rod has got the up and over rig on it. So it's an up and over rig with a pennel setup of hooks, so I can put a cocktail bait on that with 2 hooks in it, and that will target the rays. Then I've got my Sonic Gravity HT, the older version. That one is going to have a pulley rig on it. The pulley rig has just got a single hook. That's for the hardback crabs. Going to target the smoothhounds. Now, I really love this coastline from Minnis Bay all the way around to Ramsgate. It's stunning. You've got all these chalk rock ledges and pools with sandy bays in between. It's really interesting. Good bass to be had here, smoothhound, rays. There's a lot of food off this area, so hopefully tonight we will get ourselves into some fish. Anyway, let's get baited up, get some rods out. Right, I'm going to do the cocktail bait first and then take these over. I'm going to bait up both my rigs together. So I've got crab. Basically on this crab, what I'm going to do is just crack the shell a bit, get some scent out of that, and get that bound up on the hook. And then these, very simple, I'm going to take tail off, take that off there like so. I'm then going to split that down the middle, and I've sharpened this knife so works a bit better now. So I've got bluey, only a little bit of bluey, and I'm going to basically do half a body of squid on that, like so. Get them the same way round, just like that. Then bait elastic that together. So it's not a massive bait, but it's big enough. So I'm going to get that elastic first like that, then I'll get it on the hook, keeping it nice straight, just like that. Voila. So I get this one on first, come back, get this one on, and then get them both out. Right, so this is going to go onto my pennel rig. There we go. All I'm going to do, take this big hook through the squid and back out. We'll start bait elasticing that on a little bit more, just like that. Nice load of bait elastic around the eye, both sides of the eye, stops it twisting, stops it slipping. Then slide down that second hook, go just above the eye of the first hook, straight out the other side, and then we basically want to get that wrapped all the way to the top. I like to get a nice bit just down around where the hook point comes out, so it doesn't slip and rip through the bait. That should hold that in place, like so. And then we're going to go all the way up, trying to keep this straight, And I like to get it so it covers the whole hook shank if I can, the second hook, so you don't see any of that. Even if it's a tiny tail of bait, it's all covered. There we go. That is ready. It's half clipped up. I'm going to clip up there on the imp. That's ready to go out. Secondary, let's get the crab on. So this is a peeler that I have frozen down, and all I'm going to do is take the hook, a single hook through the back socket there with the legs, back out the other side out of a socket. Try and click, there we go, like that. And then what I'm going to do, I've crack the shell a bit. If I band that on a little bit tighter, it should push out some scent, some juices. There we go, just like so. Now, I'm never really that bothered by bits of shell on there, on peeler, if we're going for smooth hounds. If I'm going for bass, different story. I'd clean that completely up and have a soft bait. But because it's for smooth hounds take hard back, they crunch down on the shells, it does not matter. There we go. That's going on there nicely. I'll just try and band a couple of them legs on. There we go. Right, let's get this out. Catch us a fish. There we go. Done. First rod going out is the ray bait. Let's get this out. Clips up into my casting cannon. And you still have to be careful here because it is still a bit up and down. The sea is lovely today. I'll try and get as far as I can. Oh, there you go. Oh. Up and down, up and down. Yeah, it's getting colder on my knees. I'm having to keep an eye on my GoPro because it is mucking about. Has been for the last couple of weeks. Alright, going out nicely. Nice deep bit there. Lovely. Right, it's getting up to my thighs now. Oh, there's Mark's line. There we go, look, there's Mark's line there. Listening in the sun. So I can see what angle he's going at. I'm definitely going to be over him because I've walked out further than him. I think they're all scared to get in the water. But as I said, you have got to be careful when wading. Take your time. Right. Well, it's coming up again now. There we go. Right. We are above my waist now. Let's get this out. Let's get this one out. Let's float out. Lovely. Happy with that? Right. And as I always do, bail on, loosen the drag. And and then walk it back, pick up your line and get it gripped in. Let's get the second one out. This one I want to go as far as I can. This. Let's get this out. Yeah, that's flying out there nicely. Happy with that. Let's go. Well, we've got a knock on this left-hand one. There we go. Something on there. I don't know what it is. Could be a dogfish though. Let's hope. Let's hope it actually takes a bait, whatever it is, and we can get it in. There we go, it's definitely something on there. Well, it's still knocking, little knocks. I think it might be a dogfish, but I'm gonna tighten this down. Right, there's something on this. Could be a dogfish, could be a ray, don't know. Hard to tell. From the distance I'm at, very hard to tell. But we got a fish. It's always good to know. Yeah, something on here, mate. Don't know what though. Could be a dogfish. It could be a dogfish. Any fish is welcome though, Pete. Right, let's see if we can get it down to the water's edge. Keep the pressure on. Try and get this up. I think it's a dogfish. It's a long way out. It's on Mark's line, yeah, and weed. Doggy? Well, yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, don't lose that fish though, mate. Don't let it go slack on it. Get that fish out. Doggy, yeah. I'll keep him. He's a fat bugger, isn't he? Well done, mate. Cheers, Pete. Appreciate it, mate.
Got it?
Yeah, I got him. I got him. Hey. Cheers, mate. There you go, dogfish. Lovely. I'll take that, even if it's not what I'm going for. It's not been great recently, so I'll take a dogfish. Well, fish first cast. Hey, I'm well happy with that. Even though it's a dogfish, my last sessions have been awful. So to get a fish, really happy. Was a little bit small, but I've had to dispatch of it because both hooks were deep down its gut, started bleeding quite a lot. So I have dispatched of it. I'll take it home, I'll eat it. It won't go to waste. Check out the video above. Shows a very easy way of bleeding and skinning dogfish, probably the easiest way there is. So check that video out, and the link's in the description as well. Well, that's good. The sea here is lovely. It's a bit chocolatey, it's very brown, but it's flat calm. Well, it's not like a sheet of glass, but tiny ripple on the water. The sun's out, it's lovely. There's only 2 other anglers here fishing, so it's pretty much the place to ourselves, and I still managed to hook Mark. Anyway, let's get this baited back up. Same bait again, get it back out. Right, there we go. It's a little bit smaller than last bait, so probably another dogfish, but I don't mind. A little bit bigger and I'll take that one. Here we go, squid and bluey. I'll put a bit of head on there as well. A bit of the ink coming out and the tentacles. Get that back on the hook. There we go. Smaller bait, thinner bait, but still big enough for a ray. Small enough for a dogfish. The tide has started to turn now, so let's get this out. See if we can get enough fish. Yeah, that's going out nicely, come on. Yeah, that'll do. Just walking over to Pete and Mark, but I can see them whispering to each other, so something's going to be said. Let's see what they've got to say for themselves. Yeah.
We don't say anything.
You don't say anything, do you? No, nothing at all.
Say nice things about it. We have just said some really nice things about it. Right?
I find that impossible to believe.
But my old mate, we won't repeat them.
Well, it's a bit slow, isn't it, gents? A little bit slow.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Combat cat.
Come on, what?
Combat cat.
My combat.
Yeah.
Camouflage, mate, so you can't see my head.
No.
No.
Don't you remember that?
No, what's that? No. Anyway, you had any bites? Why is yours slack like that, Mark? Was it always slack like that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a slack rod.
It's a slack rod.
It's a slack.
Slack rod for a slack fisherman.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's starting on me now.
I'm starting on him now.
You're upsetting.
Well, I'm going to go away from these because they're mumbling, jumbling. Here we go. Rah, 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 rah. Right. Don't fall over. I nearly did out there.
Weebles don't fall over.
Weebles don't. They just wobble. Oh, one other thing. I did see a report on Facebook, good old Facebook, of a great catch, great bass for an old friend of mine, Gavin Blackman. He was fishing at Reculver, and he had a lovely £9 something bass. Well done, mate. Cracking bass. Used to fish, me and Gav used to fish down the River Medway in Maidstone when we were kids, trying to get pike. And now he's doing his thing, making rigs and catching big bass. Bass that I dream of. Anyway, let's hope one comes out here tonight. Let's get back to these rods. Well, tied up to the tripod. I think it's time to move back a little bit. Right, so I've got 2 crabs here, 2 peelers. I'm literally just going to thread them on, roughly. These have been frozen, this is the thing. I can get this one sort of clipped on the hook as well, so that's through some hook shank. And then I'm going to bait elastic a big clump. I'm going to bait elastic this big clump of peeler on as tight as I can. It's all bulging, loads of scent coming out. Where's the end of that gone? There. Let's see. Taking all the shell off of this, just to see whether there's any big bass out there. Not worried about the dead man's fingers or the lungs, as you would say. So there's a nice big peeler bait out there, and this tide is coming in very quick, so I want to get this out as quick as I can, just to get a bit of range on it. Right, there's a lovely bit of scent on this. Let's get this out. Come on. There we go. Lovely. Pleased with that. Nice. Good bait. Hello, mate. Wave to the camera, Mark.
Here I am.
Oh. Oh. I found a deep hole there, but I am only 3 foot tall, so it doesn't take a lot. I'm a little bit your way, like I'm half 11, so just letting you know. I think the tide's not on this one, on the other one. I think if you went out towards that big ferry on the horizon, you'd be all right. Well, probably only got about half hour max on this mark, but I'm gonna get a whole squid on in close. When I say close, I mean about 40 yards, probably at the depth I was wading to, or where I was wading to. This hook. There we go. Squid. Let's get this out. Right. This is literally not even wading for this. Just going to give this overhead bump to. I know where I want to go. And yeah, that's about it. Well, unfortunately my GoPro's just been really mucking around tonight, but look at this. Mark's got a thorny. Happy with that, mate, ain't ya?
Yeah, I was moving with that.
That's a lovely looking thorny, mate.
Well that, mate. Well
Nice
done, mate.
hooked.
Well done. Thornback ray. Right, get him unhooked, mate. And get a nice photo of that, mate. Well done.
How much is that, £1?
A pound? That's about 3.5, 4. Be 3.5, £4, mate. Yeah, it's about £3. £3.5, yeah. Right, Mark's just going to release his ray, let it swim off, and then that's probably us done, because this tide is making it very difficult.
There we go, mate.
Yeah? There he is, sitting there. I think he's gone. Well, this crab rod was caught by Mark, been dragged about a bit. I'd be surprised if it's not snagged now, so let's get this in. I don't think it's going out again, no. Here it comes. Let's keep reeling. Here we go again. Don't know why, but me and Mark just keep crossing. Very odd. Are you on me or am I on you? You've gone over me, alright. Yeah, you have. That's fine. I'm under you now. Anything on it, Pete? It's gone. Oh, mate. Well, let's get this one in. Well, that is us all packed up. See Mark behind, he's got his gear on his back. Pete's going to get all his gear on the back down there. The tide is coming so far now that we are now just basically casting and fishing over the ground that we were on at low tide. So we're just getting snagged. We lost 3 of our last lot of gear between us just because the ground and how rough it is. And I don't know why all of a sudden I've gone to the side. Oh, hello. This is the GoPro for you. Anyway, I'm gonna call this a day before this GoPro packs up on me. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, and until next time, tight lines.